Almost 60 years ago, I followed a family tradition by requesting to become a Mason. My dad was a pastor in Martin County, and his lodge was Milwaukee number 90 in Williamston. Soon thereafter, in December, I was an entered apprentice and made a Master Mason in June of the following year. My dad was the person who raised me. And for those of you who are Masons, you understand when I say that my Uncle Fleming was the one that made sure I would be raised. My expectations at that time was to join a fraternity that had been important to Dad and to my family for a number of years. Unfortunately, study in seminary and work in a new church and 20 years in the Army caused me, partially by vocation and partially by my own personal failure, to not follow up very much on Masonry. However, many years later, in this wonderful town of Black Mountain, with the assistance of Rick Patton, I became active in Black Mountain Lodge number 663. 50 plus years later, I still had not passed the 3rd degree catechism. But John Birchfield and Rick Patton made sure that I did, and it was a proud moment in my life, and one that I shall always remember with distinct pleasure and a real sense of accomplishment. Those of you who did it before me know that it is not easy. A lot of memory work, a lot of concentration, but worth the effort. Now, as I sit here and think out loud, I'm at the close of my first year as a lodge master, a year of growth and excitement, challenge, and as I start my second year in that job, I know that it will be a lot of fun, but I also know that I am absolutely dependent upon the members of the lodge for us to accomplish what we need to do, with a special need of past masters to assist the East as we face the year 2014. I don't anticipate that our lodge or any lodge will grow by leaps and bounds. I think now we are at a stage where life is so competitive and there are so many things pulling at us that the fraternity is not as high on the list of things people want to do. And that's not all bad, because I think instead of quantity, we will be able to live with quality. That's how I view the membership of the active members of Black Mountain 663. Good men who have become better, who have committed themselves to a fraternity that will impact our community and beyond. As I reflect, the most memorable time for me as master of the lodge was to be able for the first time to open and close a lodge. For those who have never done that, particularly when you were as late in life as me, that's a real chore. So it was a sense of accomplishment and joy. I would also conclude by saying that when I retired 4 years ago from active church ministry, Masonry filled a void in my life because it provided for me an opportunity to do a variety of things, to be active, to meet and be a part of new friends. And always the newness of friends brings a quality to your life and a different flavor. So the last 4 years have been tremendously important to me as I have enjoyed what I would call theologically breaking bread with a lot of new and wonderful people.